Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Call me JB, and I really appreciate for always coming back to this channel to listen to what I'm talking about. I'm so humble and I'm so honored. I appreciate you, and of course God bless you so much. So today I have a very serious concern, and it's for those who are willing to listen to this. What number one skill that we need to learn and to have to be able to cope up with the fast changing world. Most of us, I don't know if it is ignorance or it is unwillingness to learn or to understand what is actually going on. The world is actually changing really fast. Things are changing really fast. Things are happening. And for those ones who are too slow to adapt to the fast changing world, now that the ones who are complaining, that the ones who are crying, that the ones who are suffering. Just to begin with, or to let us know, look at the current situation that is happening in Kenya. Unga ugali is rising. The prices of most products, angalia sukari, sugar, the graph is going higher. Things are, the fluctuation of the prices are up, down, eggs, what? Things are really going bad, and to other people things are going good. I'm talking about those ones who are selling, manufacturers, or those who are taking the tax. They're happy, they're enjoying. Why? This thing should stay here so that we can make more profit. And others are saying, wow, what's going on? So the world is changing really fast. Things are happening really fast. If you're not cautious about what is happening, you might get yourself in a trap. I want us to look at this very closely. What is the number one skill that we need to have to be able to cope up with the fast growing world? What is the number one skill that we need to develop, or we need to have for us to be able to cope up with the fast changing, fast growing world? You might be complaining about our president, our leadership, or what, but who told you that if we put somebody else, things are going to be better? The world is in danger now. The world is at risk now. The world, I'm not talking about Kenya, the world, all the way from leadership to economy. So things are really bad. So what is the number one skill that we need to have for us to overcome, or for us to adapt to this current fast changing world? I've been looking at this so closely, and I'm realizing if we have this skill, we might save ourselves from so many troubles and so many traps which are coming on our way. It will save you from believing things which are not true. It will help you unhook yourself from the beliefs, from the knowledge, from the things which we have been hypnotized, which have been placed into in our mind to believe that is true, which are driving us to poverty. It is simple, guys. It's a simple skill. Understand yourself. Understand yourself. Please understand yourself. The word understand yourself might seem to be very easy, might seem to be simple. I understand myself. I'm civilized. I know what I'm doing. I know what I need. I know who I am. Everybody nowadays knows themselves. It's the same case that nowadays we have as many churches as possible. We have as many people who have read the Bible and have understood the Bible, but then the sin is still increasing. So the increase in churches, there is increasing idolatry, fornication, sin is increasing. So the more people get to say that they understand themselves, the more problems are coming up. So what is the need, or how do you understand yourself? What is the need of you understanding yourself? And say, pass through all these problems, all these trouble, oh, I don't have money, oh, I don't have good friends. Oh, the more we are educated, the more we don't even get close to each other and ask ourselves what we are supposed to do to grow ourselves. So more educated people, they're segregating themselves from others, they're disbelieving others, they don't trust anybody, so they can use you to get what they want, but they cannot work with you. So what is the need then of understanding yourself when you cannot understand other people? Because when you understand yourself, you understand others, you understand this situation, and you understand the steps that you need to take to overcome things that are coming on your way. So understand yourself is very necessary. When I say understand yourself, I mean this, look at your emotions. Look at how do you feel about yourself. What is the quality of your emotions? What is the quality of your feeling? What is the quality of your mind, your thinking? What are your values? What are your principles? Yeah? Do you have boundaries that even if I joke, I cannot go beyond this. Even if this happens, I cannot do that. Do you have a boundary? Do you have a principle? You say, this is me. I don't speak this way. I don't associate with people who are this way, or I don't do this and that. Do you have a principle? What are your values? What do you value so far? Yes? So start digging deep into yourself. Start digging deep into self-awareness. Start digging deep into self-disclosure. Start digging deep into self-identification. Gone slow by slow. When you get to understand yourself, then you get to understand what you're supposed to do to get yourself from the morass, from the trash, from the stupidity, from the nonsense that you've been involving yourself in. If you take a step to start understanding what is your purpose in life, what is that is beyond your name? Self-understanding is simple, but it's complicated because people don't like simple things. It's very sad analysis though, but people don't like understanding simple things. Like, how am I speaking? What am I speaking? What do I value? What do I know? What is my purpose? What do I need in life? Some people are suffering simply because their purpose was copied and pasted. You do copy paste your vision from other people. You saw John can speak, and he said, yeah, I can also speak. So you started also speaking. So you are suffering. You are suffering in your channel because you want to speak and have more people come in your channel and watch your videos. You don't know why John is speaking. Maybe John is not speaking to have people following up or multitude or money. He's just trying to share knowledge for those who are willing. If you copy paste your vision, your purpose, your life is in danger. But if you take a step to understand yourself, if you take a step to ask yourself, what do when I do, I feel better about myself? Ask yourself a question like, ni nini huwa nikifanya na feel vizuri? And now, it doesn't matter how small it is. Ask yourself a question, how can I make it better? How can I make it bigger? How can I grow it? How can I make this one a company in 10 years from today? Whatever that you have, if you take a serious step, you can achieve it. If you take a step that you want to understand me, that you want to understand you, that you have to understand yourself before you start interacting with the physical environment, that is the best step and that is the best choice that you have made. Everybody, even in the Bible, for those who are believers, All people, even in the Bible, look at those people, read one by one. Those people had specific purposes. Look at Abraham, look at David, look at Samuel, look at Isaiah, look at Daniel, look at Jonah, look at Peter, look at everybody in the Bible, all the kings, all the Esther. Look at all those people in the Bible. They had to accomplish their own purpose. Look at Jesus. He had to go through some difficulties, all these steps to get to accomplish whatever that he was meant to do. So, take that first step, first to go back to yourself. Take that first step to understand you before you start interacting to the physical environment. We don't get this education in school. No. In primary school, study, pass exam. That is what they taught us. In high school, study and do a course. If you don't do chemistry, physics, science combination and subject combination, you cannot do a certain subject in the university. That is what they taught us. When you get out of the university, they tell you now you need to get a good paying job. You are supposed to be paid 200,000. So unaanza kuingia kwa ofisi kutafuta kazi ya 200,000 which you don't get. You end up selling sweets ukingoja uitwe. And if you are not called, then unaanza kujipeleka industrial area, unaanza kuambia I can do this, wanakuambia can we pay you 10,000, you say it's good to start. If you have thought, if you could have been told this long time ago, you could have saved your life a lot. But unfortunately we were not told, but it's not late. I'm now speaking. Somebody else is speaking over the same voice. Remember, not every voice of the people is true. Not everybody is going to teach you about self-understanding is true. Some people might teach you self-understanding that is meant to be their slaves. They can make you to be their slaves by always listening to them. Yeah, you need to do business. You need to do this. First of all, ask yourself who you are. What are you supposed to do? Understand yourself. Be confident. Grow your esteem. Grow your knowledge. Have a skill. Have what? Grow your self-image. Create your own personality and then go out and sell it. People will buy it if you take it seriously. Without further ado, I want you to sit down with yourself, with a pen, with a book. Ask yourself who you are. Write it down. Your principles, your values, your vision, your boundaries, your personality. I'm going to teach about personality next time. Understand yourself fully. Be self-aware about how do you think. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel? What is this that is stressing you? Analyze yourself. Take it slow until the last drop. Know yourself to the fullest. It is you, not me. It is you to understand yourself. When you understand yourself, it is easy now to interact with these arrogant people. It's now easy to interact with these people who think that they know too much than us. It is now easy to be able to do anything that you want in the world. If you haven't understood yourself, they will use you. They will threaten you. You are going you are not going to be able to do whatever that you want in the world. Because why? Their spirit is more superior, is more powerful than yours. But when you increase your own spirit, when you connect yourself to yourself, you get better. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like the video and consider subscribing.